Hi everyone, it's Isabel from Blue Sapphire here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, or welcome if this is your first time joining me. Today I fancy doing a little video, as I've not done one for a while, and I fancied sharing with you the unwrapping of a couple of parcels that have arrived. They are not decks. What I have is a little treat to myself, not like the decks aren't. Here, and I'll tell you more about that in a bit. And then I have my latest package from Kelly Bear. But before I show you the new ones, I just wanted to, I promised ages ago that I'd show the two Kelly Bear bags I've already got and the decks that are in them. So I'm sure a lot of you know, but Kelly Bear is based in the UK and she makes these most gorgeous felt bags. And a while back I saw them on Simon and another channel, and earlier in the year when she started making them again after the pandemic, I was lucky enough to secure a couple, and at the time I bought them particularly to house decks that were in the dreaded tuck boxes. Now the decks I've put in aren't necessarily my most special decks at the moment. I don't have decks that are particularly overly special to me yet. I have some that are my favourites, but also those decks that are in decent boxes. So for example, just to hand, I've got like my new Everyday Witch Oracle, which I love, but this is in a nice sturdy box. Or, you know, I've got my Tower of the Abyss, which is also in a good 2-pot box. At the moment, I'm happy enough with those decks staying in their boxes. They don't need to come out. It may well be that in the future I move the decks around, but for now, as I say, these house two decks that were in tuck boxes that I wanted to put elsewhere. So I've got this lovely one here. So this is like, let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see more closely. So this is like a sort of maroon colour, but it has like a hint of purple to it as well. A beautiful sort of shiny satin lime green ribbon with stitching to match. Now these are lovely pouches because Kelly takes a lot of time choosing the colours, the combinations, trying different things out, but also they're really good. This particular one you'll see in a minute is a deck I've been using, well, intending to use for a bit of studies. So recently it's kind of travelled around with me a little bit around the house, and it's stood up quite well. She has a wide selection of charms she uses, and on this one I got this lovely sort of toadstool scene, which I really love. Inside it's this lovely blue colour, and I put in here, matching the kind of blue here but also the dark colour, I put my universal weight. So earlier in the year I decided I needed some kind of true Rider-Waite clone in order to help with my study, and I made a good start. I've sort of looked at individual cards, but then sort of ran out of time and energy really as life came back and sort of took over again. So the intention with this deck was to use it as a study. So this deck is the Pamela Colman Smith lines, but it's been recoloured by Mary Hanson Roberts. So it's kind of quite a vibrant colour set. You've probably seen it. One of the things that I have a problem with is I don't bond very well with the pictures, so I think that's why I've not got very far with my intended study, aside from the fact that it just takes time really. So I've kind of pulled cards from other decks, but anyway, so this is currently housed in this particular Kelly Bear pouch. As I say, should a deck come along that I really love and I want to put somewhere special, then I may well change that, but for now this is quite nice because it's really portable. I don't need to worry about the tuck box getting ruined, and also for my benefit it fits the little white book. It fits really neatly and snugly, and I love just wrapping it up, and it's really like tactile as well, so you can kind of hold it. So yeah, so for now that this lives in here. At the time I didn't necessarily choose the pouches I wanted, so when Kelly Bear does a shop drop on Etsy, they tend to sell out quite quickly, so I'd missed a couple of the shop drops and then went on, and these were the 1 or 2 decks that happened to be pouches that happened to be left that time. But I love them both. Now this is my other one, this beautiful lilac. Interestingly, this felt is softer. It has a sparkly teal green ribbon, and it has this beautiful rainbow, and I love this because this has a lot of connotations from the last year or so in the UK around, and I think in other parts of the world from the pandemic as it happens. And then inside you've got this beautiful deep purple. Whoops, the only problem with this ribbon is it tends to stick to the felt, and the matching, this is like a teal colour as well. I'm not sure it's showing up on the camera, it looks a bit bluer from my angle. So in here I have my Gill Tarot. So this deck, I'll just show you before I move on, is shorter and slightly deeper, slightly wider. But the nice thing about the pouch bags is that because they're not fixed by a button or a zip or anything, it does still fit quite nicely. So yeah, so I have my Gill Tarot. So the Gill Tarot has these beautiful coloured backs, which I thought went really well with the rainbow and the green, and I just felt like this sort of general feeling and colourway of this deck worked really well in the lilac pouch. Again, this was a deck I got, let me just zoom out a fraction, whoops, sorry, wrong way. This was a deck that I got second hand. It's a deck that I've not really spent too much time with yet. I'm currently sort of developing my practice, so actually I'm trying to sort of spend time with decks. This could be one for kind of the spring maybe, or even could be looking at some of these cards. That might be a nice one in the run up to Christmas. And then again, the nice thing about the pouch is I can keep the little book with it. It would be nice with this deck, this just came in the tuck box. I know that there was originally a big book, but that is so hard to find. It's exceedingly expensive. So that's the two Kelly Bear pouches I have so far. Now I'm not trying to take all the Kelly Bear pouches in the world, but I knew, having followed Kelly and watched some of her videos, that she was doing some Halloween versions of her pouches, and she was going to do some more shop drops. And I recently bought myself, ta-da, the Halloween Tarot, and lo and behold, this is in a ruddy tuck box again. So I am intending on studying this. So as it stands, this poor deck is still in its wrapping because I've been working with some other decks and I had some really busy weeks and weekends. Now life is going back a bit more to normal, but I wanted a pouch to go with this. So I missed the first drop, but I was lucky enough to get one last week when she did her, when she updated her shop. As it happens, I got the last one in the shop that time, and I think it'll be the perfect match for this deck. I wasn't too bothered really. I just knew I wanted one, perhaps I was looking for kind of oranges and purples, some orange that would contrast with the ones I've got already and to go. So as I say, I haven't opened this yet, but I figured if I had one that had orange, it'd go really nicely with the backs. But I also know that there's quite a lot of purple in the deck as well. So yeah, so this is the deck that is looking for a home. And this is the parcel that arrived earlier in the week. So it's just beautifully packed. One thing I love about buying from like Etsy and from makers is how much attention and care goes into packs. So it's come in this gorgeous holographic pack, which has got a couple of stickers on the front. I literally, the day it came, I was so busy that I didn't open it. I opened it yesterday with the intention of doing this video, and lo and behold, too busy. So I'm going to open it now with you guys. So I just love how much attention she puts into these. I was watching her video the other day of her making the tags. Oh, she's made the most gorgeous little bookmark. Look. Oh, Kelly, that is so sweet. She's put my name on it. Now, I know she's been using little stamps to make these because I watched her making some of these the other day. So she stamps and she's actually coloured. Oh, Kelly, that is adorable. You shouldn't have that. It's so sweet. Oh, that is just, you see, that's just one of those things. It makes you feel so part. And then look at this. So she's got washi tape that's Halloween. She's got the beautiful orange and black. You know, so much thought and effort goes into these. And it's just so adorable. And I never want to open them because I just want it to be like this. And I just want it to stay like this because it's so pretty. I don't want to spoil it, but let's have a look and see. So let's see. if you think I'm going to use some of these. So I've been doing more journaling around my tarot drawers. Look, it's a bat. How cute is that? So I reckon that I'm going to stick some of those in, and she's done a gorgeous, so she makes her little labels as well. How cute is that? On the little card. And then I've got a nice little cinnamon, cardamom and ginger chai. Ooh, that'll be yummy. And some stickers as well. Oh, this is gorgeous, Kelly. So she's also written a little thank you note for me in there, which is really sweet, but I won't show that. And she puts it together. I know a lot of time and energy goes into these, which I just think it makes it so special. So let's have a look. So here's my little pouch. Let's have a look. What I should have done is bought some of the earrings at the same time, I reckon. She makes felt earrings and brooches as well. And here we go. So the one I ended up getting... Oh, it's got sprinkles in, my favourite thing. Look, sprinkles. Kelly, you're a star. I adore sprinkles. Oh, brilliant. Look, so this is like a really kind of pumpkin-y, bronzy colour. So it is orange, but what's nice about it is it's not a vibrant bright. On the camera it's quite bright, but it's got this hint, this purple ribbon. Look, it's got a cat. How cool is this? Black cat. Meet black cat. Yay! So I think, guys, that I have found the perfect match. Look at this for my Halloween tarot. Look at that. Kelly, you are a genius. Look at that. One happily housed Halloween tarot deck. Kelly, I absolutely love them. And your packages are beautiful. Your thought and attention is gorgeous. I'm going to carefully gather these up so that I can use them in my journal. In the next, my Halloweeny pages in the next couple of weeks. Oh, right. Thank you so much, Kelly. I'm made up with that. Really love it. I highly recommend these. She doesn't make them all the time, for those that don't know, but keep an eye. I will link her YouTube and her Etsy on this video so that you can have a look at this. And what I'm going to do is save this now as the Kelly Bear video, and I'm going to do another little video in a minute to have a look at my other package I've got waiting.